Wow, look at that sky. It's so weirdly red. Am I on Mars? Am I in some kind of weird movie dystopian hellscape? No, I'm actually near my home in East Long Beach with dual front and rear video synchronized. And you can see the little right-hand inset here. That's the rear view camera. We're waiting for the light to change, and now we're entering Cal State University Long Beach, which is the first part of this route. So we're going to do a little cruise through the campus and come out at the top end, the south end of the campus, and I'll catch up with you when we get there. And here we are leaving the campus, heading down a fast descent into an upscale residential neighborhood. I'm going to use this street and then a cross street to come over to Channelview Park, which is the second part of the route. And we'll be passing through the park, going over a bridge that passes over 7th Street, and then working our way back to Anaheim Street. And I'll pick you up when we get there. So sit back and enjoy the music. Here we are on Anaheim Street, crossing into a residential neighborhood that, after a few circuitous streets, will reach the San Gabriel River Pathway. And I think the thing that you'll find interesting about the San Gabriel River Pathway is that the sky above has these huge smoke clouds from the fires that are raging inland and to the north of us. And you'll see that the automatic gain control of the camera is very sensitive to that. So whenever the center of the screen is pointed at that reddish sky, and you can see some of it right now, it tends to make the background look a little redder. It has to do with the automatic color and gain controls that this GoPro camera has, where it's trying to figure out what the white balance is by what's in the far foreground of the scene. And you can see right now things look a little less red because the sky is a little less red, but then when you get more toward the red clouds, it gets really, really red. So here we are on the San Gabriel River, and you can see those ugly red smoke clouds that are above us here. I'm really glad I have a mask on because it's helping to filter out all that ash I would otherwise be breathing. But anyway, our goal is to travel along this path, cross a bridge, and enter ElDorado Park. And I will catch back up with you when we get to the park. We're now entering ElDorado Park. This is one of the underpasses of Spring Street. And then we're jumping on to this 1.9 mile path, which we're going to take in the counterclockwise direction. Those circles you saw were actually planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, I believe. And we're going to loop around and catch the larger planets on the other end of the loop. Now I'm traveling rather slowly and carefully through here, and the 5x acceleration makes it look like I'm going super fast, but I'm really not. And I want to make sure I safely pass all the people I encounter on this path for two reasons. One, because I don't want collisions, but more importantly, I want to stay away from all the maskless potential COVID carriers. So as you can see, we're cruising through the park, and it's a very beautiful regional park. This is Region 2 of that park. So you'll notice later on that a bicyclist looking at his cell phone comes very close to colliding with me, but I wasn't going to let that happen if he got any closer. Anyway, I'll let you listen to the music some more and catch back up with you when we're done with this loop. So we've finished the path, and we're getting back onto the San Gabriel River Path, this time heading south toward the ocean. And you can still see those ugly ash clouds above our heads to the right, and you can see some bicyclists just past me. I'm going to be getting off here at Willow Street, so I'm going to be diverging to the left soon. And when I get onto Willow Street, I have to wait for traffic to pass me and look for a gap in the traffic so that I can merge over to the left, and you'll see me do that later. Look in the rear view and you can see that cars are coming, and I'm letting them pass, just patiently waiting for a moment when there's a big enough gap in the traffic that I can very safely and easily move over to the left side of the lane. A motorist straddle passes me as I work my way to the pocket. The last part of the ride isn't very interesting. I'm just taking a bike lane south on Studebaker, turning right onto Atherton, and then ending right where I started